Hey guys, welcome back to Seller Sessions 4 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon. I'm losing the days of the week. 4 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. Christian Otterkelm is back. Hasn't been on since May 2018, I think. So it's been a while. It's great to see you here. Do you want to give the audience a little bit of background on yourself, and then we'll get straight into the show?
Yeah, hello together. From my point of view, it's really easy. I'm working in the Amazon Cosmos since 2013. I've started with papers and pencils, and now we are in the really 21st century. We have tools, we have software services, and nothing really changed in the Amazon Cosmos in the past 8 years, but some details have changed. And since 3 years, I'm working for Analyze, and we are just a data tool for all you can imagine around the Amazon marketplaces.
Cool. Do you want to give a little bit more on Analyze? I've been using it since I think 2016, 17 as the Chrome extension. Originally, it came out as an index tool. It's become much more developed now as well. So what have you guys been working on in terms of that tool? What's been your roadmap if we take it back to 16 to now?
The roadmap was really easy. Of course, Michael Gabrielidis, the developer behind it, hasn't found the information for its own product. So he was searching for some stuff, BSR, keywords, and so on, and there was no tool available for it. So as you said, we started with the extension and the tool, two different parts. And we have built it up step by step. First of all, keywords. And then, of course, the connection between keywords and SERPs. So the shown organic results, ad results. To keep it in simple facts, just the specific terms that make us unique. We have the sales, the organic sales under keywords. So we didn't only know the search volume, that is nice, but I'm more interested in where the sales are coming from. 2.8 billion ASINs in tracking worldwide. In Germany, over 40 million keywords, I think, over 800 million of products. And the organic sales is really interesting because you can open up every ASIN. At the moment, we have developed and will finish it until Friday. The real sales structure of variations. No BS with that ASIN or that site has more reviews, that means more sales. No. Really calculated with maths behind it. And so that makes it really interesting, and our specific tracking tool for sponsored ad slots and the organic results. So we are a bit complicated, high scientific status, but the usability is completely focused in the new tool Shield 2.0 as one-click content. And the last year, I've taken some time to develop an identity system for Amazon SEO. So you don't have to think about what really matters. Of course, in the extension, you can directly see the related terms, but we have built an identity system like in Google, you know it maybe. The goal, it could be a color or material, different events, audience groups, specific features, specific product names, all the different types directly clustered for the different phrases. That makes it really easy to find the right products, the right pictures, the right language and input for content just with one click. That's really cool at the moment. A lot of development.
Yeah. Good. Right. So just the premise of the show, you've got I've asked you to come on because you've got a load of data that is effectively saying that the correlation between running PPC and making sales on PPC and them having a positive impact on organic rank, right? So that's the basis of the conversation. We've seen that Amazon's changed the algorithm over a period of time up till, last year, maybe a bit time earlier, not exactly the amount of months, but the key thing was does this product really convert well? There's no longer you can just blast to the top with PPC and expect good results. It will have negative impact on your organic if you have a bad conversion rate. If you have a good conversion rate, they're the keywords that you target with your PPC, you put your discount codes and da. So without further ado, let's get your slides up onto the screen.
Yeah.
And do you want to just lay down the premise of it? So what is, you've done your research, right? So you're going to have a foundation of what you put into place. Like, what is your hypothesis here? Before you started, what did you lay down in order to collect this data and obviously solidify your thought process on this?
Well, the topic was really easy. Of course, I've launched new products midsummer last year the same way I have done it the months and months and months before. Just building up a quite good relevance with good content for the ads, when running ads, and when the organic positions will raise. But when I was surprised, of course, I haven't seen that combination that both ads and organic positions are raising. And then we have thought about that. How can we solve it? How can we show that? And it was the same time as we developed our tracking tool, and when we decided to split the tracking into specific main features. Of course, marketplace and your own ASINs, competitor ASINs, you can choose what you want and the keyword database. Of course, you need to have a look at keywords and you need to have a look at the SERP site and match that together. When we have decided that we are really, really into data and we really like to show you when we have seen your product last time, and also the daily tracking, but also 12, 6, 3 hours or an hourly based tracking to see really the impact. I've done some research to figuring out that the ad budget, when it's running out, it really needs time to start again. And we have found out a delay of 2 hours. Of course, the ad servers are using the time of, I don't think, maybe London or in the US. So if your budget was out of budget, your ads weren't run at 12 o'clock at night. It was 2 a.m. But some really interesting stuff. And we have said, okay, what SERP do we want to look at? Top 100, top 200, 500, or top 1,000? Of course, we not only wanted to look at ads, just the problem with index. New product launched. I can find my product under keyword ABC.
Yeah.
Just set it up. Top thousands, hourly tracking. And you will see, are you there or not? Without searching by your own. Just do it for 3 hours. You have the data. And you can add that project. That makes this really cool. And after that, we have seen such interesting results. Just a few examples, only 10 slides to talk about that. What we are seeing here is on the top slide, SPA, sponsored ad slots for product, the ASIN C441. We are seeing number 5 position under the LED stripe cover. It doesn't matter if it's a relevant word or not. What we are seeing directly here is that in the organic results, the product isn't even in the top 1,000. It has pushed itself to a LED stripe cover with the ad, but has no organic relevance to it. And over the time, it hasn't raised organically to that keyword. Just for an example to step on, in that situation, course to a simple fact. At the end, I'm not the guy who's saying Amazon ads are bad. I really love them when you do it right. But it will show you with that example, you can set ads to be shown where you are organically not being shown. No relevance by the algorithm, maybe out of the top 1,000. So one of the goals of ads should it be to be shown where you are not organic, shown by the algorithm. Okay, just to get an example for that.
Yeah.
Of course, we have a reverse lookup and all that stuff, but that is real data. You see it here, May the 4th, 3 p.m. These are really, at the moment, nearly live data to show just such an example.
Yeah. It's unfortunately it's named Minga as well. It's not a very polite name here in the UK.
Yes, it's the brand name of LED stripes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But we know it, the name of a brand, there are a lot of stupid or unproductive ways to name a brand that isn't really interesting. Just to show it in a short situation, you can see directly. Red is the organic position, blue is red is the sponsored product position, and blue is organic. And you see, in the last 3 hours, we have lost a lot of positions, but the ads are still on top place.
And this is the US market.
No, we have used Amazon CO UK for that example, as you can see here with a little flag on the left side.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
Near to the search phrase. Just to give you a short overview, we want to talk more about that details like here, what everybody is expecting. You're setting up sponsored ads, sponsored brands, sponsored display, and with the time, your organic results will grow and grow and grow. Maybe you will find new keywords, and you will hopefully rise under the positions. But we have looked more detailed into such situations. We are shown that in the Emma News, in 2 live videos per month and so on. We're talking about it really often, and we are open-minded. What you're seeing here is that it's relevance-based setup. Your product needs to find the relevance with the algorithm to the keywords. That is the jumping on the top of the slide. And your ads will do so like that. They will jump also, because your relevance is learning and bouncing, and so is so will your ads bounce at the beginning. After that, you see it here, 3rd of March. It was okay. The product was found with the algorithm, the relevance was set, and that's just a daily example as we have launched the product in that situation. But what you'll see directly is the ads are nearly first site, place 16, and the organic results will stay here near place 16. There's no direct behavior between it as everybody's hoping for. And that's why I like data tools. And that's why I want that everybody who is saying that, just prove it. The tools are out there. Just show us your results. Just show us the correlation between that 2 statements, okay? Of course, it's really easy. What I am seeing all the time is you cannot buy relevance. As you have said, senseless ads, wrong keywords, wrong matching of price position to SERP site consistency and all the different stuff. But here we have run ads more and more specific, and the ads were going up to first place. But the organic results were really losing their grip. As you've seen here, we have started nearly place 60, and we're losing down to 90 or so. But the ads
so just a quick question. How much were you spending on ads, and was the budget and the clicks consistent?
Yes, we are working. The examples and slides I've built are from different accounts, really big accounts with 10,000 and more ad spending per month. Also normal accounts, or as we are talking here, is just 1 keyword, 1 ad. You can set up the projects with 1 keyword, 1 ASIN. You can set it up with 1,000 keywords, 1 ASIN or 20 ASINs. But what we have seen is always nearly the same effects. And you really cannot buy relevance. And nope, it will not work even if you're pushing your ads to number 1, to first place. The organic results hasn't moved up. And that was the reason why I have had a deeper look into that and tried to figure out what is happening. Why is this happening? And from my point of view, Amazon has dealt a bit with the ad sale, the importance of an ad sale versus the importance of an organic sale. That is a reason. I'm really open-minded, and I'm asking everybody out there, just prove me wrong. I really like to be wrong, because so we are learning, so we can learn
about,
together.
for instance, what about so this one now? We still on UK, or we done in the US?
No, here that example is Germany.
Right. Okay. So have you done a US example?
No, at the moment not. Of course, most of my clients are working in Germany and Europe based. I've only found in the US group one big example, as a coach have shown the results with the same conclusions, with the same nearly same data set. They have also talked about the relevance and the losing of the relevance of ad sales in the organic positions. But as usually, if you can buy it in a 1,000 or 3,000 euro expensive course, it's new stuff. When it's becoming common knowledge and everybody knows it, okay, the coaches have another backup for new ideas to get the courses run. So we see that all the time. And when we have done a test in April, mid of April, of course, I've seen that and I've said, okay, I will cut the budget. We have cut the budget by half. The ad sales were nearly completely lost. And then I have had a look at the organic positions. And what we have seen is, okay, the lose of position of the ads. Of course, we have saved money, we have cut money, we have lowered the prices. And if you are looking into detail, we have started, I think it's position 16 or 15, and we have raised to 14, okay? And in the situation here, it was completely the same organic results. There was no direct correlation and influences of both each other to another. And the sales in that example were the same daily, 40 and more sales per day, with or without ads. The organic position stayed the same or were better. From my point of view, that is really, really interesting. I see it a lot of times. Don't get it wrong with the lines. Of course, it starts on 8th April and 9th April. That is both the same time as we have changed the ad system. And of course, of the after attribution of ads, the ad sales dropped a bit later when the ad budget was falling down. Just for the nerds. And if you're losing relevance by maybe optimizing content or changing your category, you have a problem. From my point of view, we have tried to get the relevance back, but you're seeing it here. The ads are staying on top or rising to the top, but the organic results are sinking. And so what we have tried with the ads, these were really hard push strategies. Only a few products, and we wanted to push them with ads. The ads were really good. They were really good and profitable, a lot of sales, low ACOS. If you want to take the ACOS, I really don't use it. The CPO, cost per order, was awesome. But we have lost more and more momentum in our organic sales and didn't get it back. Also, we have tried it with out of stock scenario. So the product was out of stock. We had a drop in the organic results, and you see it, the ads were still on the top page. I think placement 2, 3, 4 in the desktop, the first row of ads, but we were not able to get the rankings back with ads, even with good ads. And what should I say? Datas are may not lying. Data in normal times will not lie, and I've seen it all in a lot of accounts, in kitchen, household, in garden, in fashion, in jewelry, big clients, small clients. So we really have to think about that system in a new way. Of course, to sum up from my point of view, everybody is trying to get a good organic position with ads.
Yeah.
Most of the time, what I'm hearing is when I am number one in the organic results, I will stop my ads. When I'm only asking, if you are stopping your ads, you are making that place free for a competitor. And when the competitor is running ads, and that organic results will raise up against your, and now you have to try your ads again. So it's just a hocus pocus with ads. And we have to be so open-minded that we are understanding that we have to set real goals, measurable goals, steerable goals, but we have to accept the rules behind it. And that's why I really like your podcast. I think last week with Destiny from Better AMS talked with Isabel about that things with the new
Sharon Evan. Yeah.
With Sharon, she had talked about the sponsored display audience and why you don't have to use it for senseless goals, but for relevant goals to build up in the funnel your brand awareness, or you have just to protect your brand, or find your audience, your specific audience for your products. And what I like to share is one of my loveliest thing about Amazon ads that nobody is really looking at. Is from my point of view in German, we have a lot of rows with non-ads. Customers also consider these styles, more items to explore. These are all parts of PDPs that are not directly triggered with ads, but indirectly. So what I've done 2017, we have spent a huge amount of money into ads for protection, so that every click on the PDP was an ad click of our products. And after 3 months, we have stopped most of it, only brand protection campaigns to clean our PDP. And we have seen all the parts of the SERP sites, like more items to explore, as I said, customer also considered, and so were filled by our own products. Of course, with the ads before that, we have triggered that positions in the customer journey. And that is a result. You cannot buy it really easy with ads, even not with profitable ads. You have to set a goal for your advertising. And from my point of view, the goal of getting better organic results is the most false expected result of Amazon advertising, especially since maybe the changing, as I have shown you with the data slides before.
So effectively, your predictions here, this is, not disputing this in any way. You pulled up the data. I'd like to see a bit more on the US. I'd like to know any relationship there with geo ranking as well, because obviously the way that you're tracking takes tremendous processing power. It's somewhere to do like the US. If you're doing it down on the postcode level, a lot of that information is summed together as one, but that's only going to affect if it bouncing up and down in different locations, right? But it would be interesting to see how much of the impact is in the US and whether it's effective mainly on like high velocity items. So a lot of these items that you've covered here, I mean, it's Germany and the UK. So in terms of, we're breaking it down. Germany's the second largest market. Yep. UK's third or fourth. I can't remember now. But ultimately, it's on a reduced level, and it's a smaller real estate in terms of location by postcode, if you like. So I don't know whether any of those attributes play there, but it is very interesting nevertheless. But yeah, it's going to be time's going to tell. It'd be interesting to see what other people are saying out there in the Amazon world. I'm going to speak to Ellis about this as well. Because it's obviously we only spoke about this, last night that you got this data. So I'll get Ellis to interrogate this as well, because we do a lot of work in terms with the brand analytics reports, top of search and everything else. And we've got a pretty good system in place, but I'll chat with him about it because it is very interesting. I want to make sure that the information, when it goes out there, this is why I asked you to present slides so that people can then make up their own opinion and assumption. So let's just say that this moves forward, right? Let's just say, right, no more correlation, a bit like what Google did when they done it. I think they're 2006, I think Google, when they separated from doing organic because of the complications. They got so big and it would have been a threat to be broken up, and it's be compromised as a search engine versus those people paying for sponsored ads on their SERPs. But what do you see the future is now? If that was the case, what are the adjustments?
Well, the best situation is if we are talking about gaming theory. That means really simple. If we all stop our ads, we all will win. Okay, of course, if nobody is setting up ads, we only see organic results. We will see a true market, and everybody will have more money in their pocket. Okay, from my point of view, I think that could be a quite good solution if Amazon is just cutting the connections between it. Keep advertising as advertising and keep organic results as organic results. If you are looking into brand analytics from time to time and do some specific work with it, you can really find out that the most clicked ASINs with the highest revenue behind it are not even shown on page 1 for that keyword. Sometimes they are not even indexed under that keyword. They have just pushed to that position with ads, and they never raised an organic position. So that connections are more deeper in the last few years than anybody could expect. But from my point of view, nobody has ever looked on that. What I've hearing all the time in the US, especially BSR, bestseller rank, that is everything. BSR is the best BS example in the Amazon cosmos, what you can talk about. Amazon will change more and more into an advertising company and into a marketplace. Of course, to some political stuff, some problems with monopole status and so on. And at the end, it would be really, really interesting with such a cut. Of course, the thinking of using ads for organic results, one of the biggest myths from my point of view since 2013. I'm really not liking that one. I'm only using it for a launch under the circumstances that my product isn't shown organically on the top positions where I want them, and it will took from 14 days to 3 months to get enough data of customer behavior behind your product to be shown under the organic results in the high positions. And so Amazon would do a really, really interesting move with cutting the connections between it. And that will raise up more ad budget on the marketplace, of course, because nobody will stop the ads course his organic position. Maybe was pushed to a point he needed it, and we will see more specific goals in advertising. The normal goal I'm always confronted with is build up some profitable campaigns. An attack campaign directly attacking a competitor or protecting your brand normally is really hard to be profitable. Or if we're talking about customer lifetime value in the beauty category, just pay cost per order 10 euro, 20 euro per product, but the customer will stay in your life cycle of your brand, of your products, repeat selling without going into your ads. New to brand matrix were released last year, so you can also find new goals like optimizing for new to brand sales, reaching new customer audiences. And maybe just a big maybe, think about the situation with DSP. It's always CPM, cost per mile, sorry, not
cost per mil,
and the situation of target audiences with sponsored displays is CPC. There are a lot of things mixed up. There isn't a straight just Amazon advertising department. There are too many connections named like the organic results. I think just concentrate on a few of what I've shown before with set the goals, accept the rules, brand protection, brand awareness, targeting, retargeting, attacking competitors, and also just the range. Just reach out for customers. The CPM on Amazon is so low if you compare it to Amazon DSP, to Google, Facebook, and so on. There's more than organic pushing that, from my point of view, isn't happening anymore. And so just adjust your goals, and you will, from my point, you will sleep more comfortable when the situation was before. Okay, I'm first position. Should I now stop the ads, or should I reduce my bid, or what should I do? So the goal wasn't really good to measure, wasn't good to steer the goal, steer the bid. From my point of view, that year will show new specific new advertising tactics on Amazon.
Yeah. Cool. Well, look, it's been great getting you in. We should get you back. If you can hit the US marketplace as well at some point, we'll do another look at this, another deep dive in, say, 2 months' time, because it'd be really interesting to see where the research is going. I'm sure the community would do as well. What is the best way that people can reach you?
For the German guys, I have a Xing account. That is a B2B platform, normally called social media. Of course, Facebook, ck@amelize.com, LinkedIn, the normal ways to contact me, or you're just entering my name into Google. You will hopefully find me or Amelize. That's the easiest way. Of course, feel free to contact me if you want to know more details about it, or try it by yourself. Of course, I can show you what I want. Yeah, I can do some creepy stuff with the charts and data. No, we are not, but just try it by your own. Set up your projects and figuring out what is happening really with ads and organic results in your specific product segment, in your category, for your goals, and you will find interesting facts and figures.
Cool. Guys, I'll be back here tomorrow. We'll be looking at the return of in-person event. We've got an all-star round table. Isabella Hamilton will be here alongside Tim. Who else have we got? Norm will be here tomorrow as well. Kevin King will be here tomorrow. Steve Simonson, and you may see a few more. So it'll be a good show tomorrow. Christian, again, always a pleasure. Thank you for coming in. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Much love. Take care of your family.